Hello. Hello everyone, and welcome to my TBR wrap-up for October 2013. So these are the books that I read in October 2013. I originally was supposed to read 6 books, but I ended up reading 10. Books. Okay, we'll start with the first one here. And it is another Spooksville's book by my favorite author. Spooksville is not really one of my favorite books series because, it's a kid series and it's stereotypical enemies and stuff. And Christopher Pike, if you read any of his other books, you'll know that he is anything but stereotypical. So it's kind of a downer, but it's still good stories, and I plan to read them all. So I read that. Good book. Then I read, not the entire volume, but the second book in this volume, which contains 7 and 8 of the Morganville Vampires by Caine. I read number 8 and finished off this book in its entirety. And another great installment of the Morganville Vampires series. I will be finishing that up sometime within the next year. I got 5 more. I got 7 more. 9. Yeah, 7 more books to go in this series. And I'll read them a bit throughout the year and finish it sometime next year. But that's it for this year. I finished, okay, I'm gonna write down the dates. I finished the Spooksville number 2, The Howling Ghost, on October 2nd, and then Morganville number 8, The Kiss of Death, on October 9th. Next up was This Is Not a Test by Courtney Summers, and it ended up being a really great book. It didn't seem that dark at first. Of course, the entire world is ending and everything, but the story as it progressed didn't seem so dark. But it got really dark at the end, and of course, the entire theme of it was dark, with the girl originally wanting to kill herself, and trying to do that without hurting anyone else in the zombie apocalypse. So, a really great book. I finished this one on October 14th. And then on October 17th, I finished Kitty Norville. It's number 4, isn't it? Yeah. Kitty in the Silver Bullet. The Kitty Norville series by Carrie, Vaughn. It's an awesome series. There's like 12 or 13 or 14 or 15, somewhere along there, and counting books, and this is number 4, and each book really feels different in tone from each one. They all have very fast pace, which I love, and it's just probably one of the best series I've ever read. As long as it does, even if it goes downhill, the first 4 books are probably the best series I've ever read. So yeah, great series so far, and I can't wait to read more of it. And somewhere along here, next up on the 20th, I finished Emily Windsnap number 3, Emily Windsnap and the Castle in the Mist. And that is on Kindle, so I'm not really going to bother showing you a book cover or anything, because it's on my Kindle and stuff. And then after that is where I deviate. After that, I only had Spooksville number 3 on my TBR, and that would be it. But I actually started up right after that, Across the Universe number 1, Across the Universe, because, every series has to be named. The first book in the series has to be named after the series. That annoys me so much. It is a series by Beth Revis, and I'm not sure, but I think this is her first book ever, and of course her first trilogy, and it's a trilogy. And oh my god, I finished this in 3 days flat. I finished it on the 22nd. And this is with the first day. Like, I finished like Emily Windsnap like late at night, and I only was awake for like an hour before I went to bed, and I started this up and read 26 pages. So really, it's in 2 days flat, pretty much. And I don't. You might be looking at the cover as a pretty cover, but you see, the two people there. I'm not really into romance books, even though every book is littered with them. But this isn't romance heavy, despite the cover. It is a awesome, sci-fi-ish, dystopian-ish book. And I'm currently reading the second book right now, and that's going to be in next month's TBR. And it is not quite as good, but still really great. But yeah. But the second book is really great as well. Both books are great, and just, you need to get this series. It's awesome. If the first book and the second book is the indication, and the third book will surely be an awesome ending. It's an awesome series. So check it out. Across the Universe by Beth Revis. Then, on October 24th, I finished my original TBR with Spooksville number 3, The Howling... No, The Howling Ghost is the other one. The Haunted Cave. Okay, I'm getting the things mixed up. There was no way out of the cave. Oh my god. Of course, by Christopher Pike, and Spooksville was number 3. Right there it says 3. In the Spooksville series. Another good book. Another good book. I'll put that over there. And originally, I was going to read this thing. Wait, I got one more book here. But originally, I want to say something about Allegiant. I was going to read it next month because I chose, and the same with House of Night number 11, because I chose to order them on Amazon with free Super Saver shipping. But I got them, and I couldn't wait, so I went ahead and did it. But first, I started this right after Spooksville on the 24th. My Amazon thing said that Allegiant was going to arrive on the 25th, but I finished Spooksville and had nothing to read for like a day. So I started up this in hopes that I could finish it before, because it's such a short book, but I didn't. I finished it the day after I got Allegiant. But by R.L. Stine, the third Field Street novel. I'm going through all of the Field Street novels in order, but after this I'm going to take a break from it and then go to the Babysitter series, which consists of 4 books by R.L. Stine. And I plan to read all of R.L. Stine's books. This is a okay... The Field Street, in my opinion, isn't too good. Definitely not compared to something like Christopher Pike, any of the Christopher Pike books. Well, maybe Spooksville, but it's a pretty good series, and I think most of them, all the older ones, you can get like used for like 1 cent plus $3.99 shipping and handling on on Amazon. So $4 a pop ain't bad. I got all of these for like, I got $35, not all Field Street, but all Stein books for like $35, so that was a great pickup. $1 is definitely worth it. So, next up is, of course, Allegiant, and I finished Field Street number 3 on the 26th. So, I started this, I got it at around 4 p.m. on the 25th. And I started reading it pretty much immediately. And I blazed through it and finished it on the 27th. So, Allegiant by Veronica Roth, the third and final book in the Divergent series. I'm not really going to talk about it too much because, it's the third book. It's going to be spoilers. But I did make a video on my thoughts of the ending And if you've probably been following this book, you might not know the ending, but you know that it's gotten a whole bunch of bad reviews. And I also say something about the bad reviews, which I don't agree with, because people are giving it bad reviews just because of the ending, which is just, you don't give it a review based on how you like the ending or not. You give it a review based on how good the story or the writing is, and just how much you like the story overall. And the bad reviews make me mad. But yeah, awesome book. Finished it. Yeah, another book I finished in 3 days flat, which is it's I don't know how many pages it is. I think it's like wide at 500. It's like 400 and actually no, it's 526. So just over 500. I just remember that. So yeah, beautiful cover, and hardcover has that on it, so that's cool. Awesome, very awesome book. I did a video on my thoughts. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description down there, or wherever the description is on whatever device you have. So yeah, Allegiant is Allegiant awesome. It's Liege awesome. I don't know. Okay, I'm starting to. Okay, all my books messed up. It don't matter. And then last but not least, House of Night number 11 revealed. A huge House of Night fan. The first like 3 or 4 books are great. After that, it really goes downhill because the pacing goes so freaking slow after that. Because the first like 3 or 4 books take place like 1 month after the previous book, and then they just start picking up immediately, and just the pacing is dead, I tell you. But I'm too invested into the universe to like get out of anything. I gotta see it to the end. In the 12 books, there's one more after this, and one more novella from one of the side characters. But this is a great installment. I was thinking about doing a Matt Thoughts video on it, but I just don't think I have the time. If I do, I might do it, but I probably won't do it. So, yeah. So this is number 11. Compared to the other, like the more recent House of Night book, it's pretty good. Of course, if you haven't read them, you don't know how good it is. But, I felt like it could have been better. But I'm really glad it was better than, like, the previous couple of ones. And the ending, this has to have, like, the best cliffhanger ending that I've read in a long while. So, yeah. Glad I got it. I liked it. I cannot wait for the final installment. I hope, okay, it's by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. I hope, that they continue to do House of Night books after the final book. And what I mean is more books in the same universe, but with different characters, and maybe in a different location. Perfectly in a different location, just to completely get away from the same characters. But I would hope that they don't do it in like some huge series or anything, but as each book taking place with different characters. Because the universe is so great, and I hate to see it end with the 12th book. But yeah, that is it. All my books scattered here. I gotta put them on shelves and stuff. But that is the books that I read, the 10 books, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the Kindle book is 5, 6, 7, and 8. I don't know. 1, 2, Kindle book is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and yeah, Kitty Norville, there you go, 10. So yeah, great month, and check back tomorrow for my TBR for November. It's going to be a smaller month because I got 2 big games coming out. Actually, 1 big game because I canceled the pre-order for the other one. But yeah, I got 1 big game, and it's going to be a smaller month. Until next time, wahoo. Thanks for watching the video, and if you like this video, please subscribe. My TBR for November is coming tomorrow, and I make other videos, mostly related to video game videos, but I'm making more videos, so yeah, it's all good.